Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Flow Podcast. I'm your host, John, and today we're learning something really useful, English for traveling. Whether you're flying for vacation or business, today's episode will help you sound confident at the airport, hotel, and taxi.
Hi, everyone. I'm Emmer, and I'm so excited for this one. Traveling becomes so much easier when you know what to say in English, right?
Absolutely. So, Emma, imagine you're flying tomorrow. What's the first thing you do when you reach the airport?
Well, first, I go to the check-in counter. That's where the airline staff asks for your passport and ticket.
Exactly. The staff might say, "Hello, may I see your passport and ticket, please?"
And you can reply, "Sure, here you go."
Then they'll ask, "Do you have any luggage to check in?" That means, do you have a big suitcase that goes in the airplane's cargo, not with you in the cabin?
Right. And if you do, you can say, "Yes, I have one bag." Simple and polite.
Then they might ask, "Did you pack your bag yourself?" Just answer, "Yes, I did."
After that, they give you a boarding pass, a small paper or digital ticket showing your seat number and gate.
Exactly. It might say something like, Gate 18, Seat 22B. Then you go through security check.
Right. That's where you put your laptop, phone, and shoes in a tray. The officer might say, "Please take off your jacket," or "Put your belongings on the belt."
Once that's done, you wait near your gate until you hear, "Now boarding." That means it's time to get on the plane.
At the gate, staff will ask, "Can I see your boarding pass, please?" And you can answer, "Here you are."
When you're seated, the flight attendant might come and say, "Would you like something to drink?"
You can reply, "Yes, water, please," or "Orange juice, please."
If they serve meals, they might ask, "Chicken or pasta?" So you can say, "Chicken, please."
And if you need something, like a blanket or headphones, just say, "Excuse me, may I have a blanket, please?"
So polite and easy. And when the plane lands, you'll hear, "Please remain seated until the seatbelt sign is off." That means you have to wait before standing up.
Then you go through immigration. That's where officers check your passport and visa.
They might ask, "What is the purpose of your visit?" You can say, "I'm here for vacation," or "I'm here for business."
Then they might ask, "How long will you stay?" Just reply, "I'll stay for 5 days."
And if they ask, "Where will you stay?" You can say, "I'll stay at the Sunshine Hotel."
After immigration, head to baggage claim to get your suitcase. Sometimes all the bags look similar, right?
Yes, so if you're not sure, you can ask politely, "Excuse me, is this your bag?"
Once you have your bag, it's time to get a taxi. At the taxi stand, the driver might ask, "Where are you going?"
You can say, "To the Sunshine Hotel, please."
If you want to know the price, ask, "How much is it to the Sunshine Hotel?"
And if you're curious about the travel time, say, "How long does it take?" The driver might reply, "About 20 minutes." You can respond with, "That's fine. Thank you."
If you want to be friendly, you can say things like, "Is this your first trip today?" or "The weather is really nice." A little small talk makes the ride pleasant.
Now you arrive at your hotel. The receptionist will probably say, "Good evening. Welcome. How can I help you?"
You can reply, "Good evening. I have a reservation. My name is Emma Lewis."
Perfect. Then they'll ask, "May I see your passport, please?" You say, "Sure, here you are."
Sometimes they'll say, "Please fill out this form." That means write your name, address, and phone number.
After that, they'll hand you your room key or card and say, "Your room number is 205. Breakfast is from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m.
If you need something, call the reception and say, "Hello, this is room 205. Could I please have an extra towel?"
That's polite and clear. And if you need Wi-Fi, just ask, "What's the Wi-Fi password, please?"
The next morning, when you go for breakfast, the waiter may say, "Good morning. Would you like coffee or tea?" You can answer, "Coffee, please."
Then they might ask, "Would you like some toast or eggs?" You can say, "Toast and eggs, please."
If you finish your meal, you can say, "Thank you. That was delicious." It always sounds nice to appreciate good service.
Now you're ready to explore the city. If you need help, you can ask, "Excuse me, where's the nearest bus stop?" Or, "How can I get to the city center?"
And if you don't understand the answer, say, "Sorry, could you repeat that, please?" It's polite and helps a lot.
For directions, people might say, "Go straight ahead," or "Turn left at the corner." Sometimes it's next to the bank.
And when you're at a restaurant, the waiter might say, "Good evening, table for one?" You can reply, "Yes, please."
Then they'll give you the menu. You can ask, "What do you recommend?" If they say, "The grilled fish is popular," you can say, "I'll have the grilled fish, please."
When you finish, say, "Can I have the bill, please?" Or, "Check, please." And if you want to be extra polite, add, "Thank you very much. The food was wonderful."
Now it's your last day. You go to the reception. They'll say, "Good morning. Are you checking out?"
You reply, "Yes, I'm checking out. Here's my key." Then they might ask, "Did you take anything from the minibar?"
You say, "No, I didn't." Then you pay and say, "Thank you. I had a lovely stay."
Finally, you might need a taxi again. You can call reception and say, "Could you please call a taxi for me?"
When the taxi arrives, the driver might ask, "Where to?" You can say, "To the airport, please." And if there are different terminals, Terminal 2, please.
At the end of the ride, say, "Thank you very much. Keep the change." A small gesture goes a long way.
Okay, let's review quickly. At the airport, "Can I see your passport?" Here you are. On the plane, "Would you like something to drink?" "Water, please." At immigration, "I'm here for vacation." At the hotel, "I have a reservation." In a taxi, "How much is it to the hotel?"
And remember, good manners and a calm smile make every conversation easier, even if your English isn't perfect.
That's all for today's episode of English Flow Podcast. I hope these examples help you feel confident wherever you travel.
If you enjoyed this episode, follow us and leave a comment telling us where you'd love to travel next.
Until next time, keep practicing, keep smiling, and keep speaking English with confidence.
See you soon, travelers!